What's up, guys? Yoda here. Today we're going to be looking at what came inside of the packs we opened today. So, let's get started. Okay. Renewal gifts. Whoa. Okay. So I guess you just get these cards, which is fantastic. I don't know if everyone got these. Let me know in the comments. This is cool, though. Okay. Oh, there's more. Alright. Some of these cards were featured in the streamer thing. Okay. Alright, let's get into these. We're going to open them one by one so we can all see what's inside. Of course, we're going to get a lot of first here. This card's being played a lot. That's pretty good. Okay. Seeing this one being played a lot. It's pretty good. Alright. Bunch of artifact creatures in here. Artifact equipment. Wait, enchant creature. Put target creature from defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. Alright. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice this aura unless a non-permanent left the battlefield. Okay. That's pretty nice. That's a really cool black spell. Chrome Companion. We got one of the corgis. Okay, some draw. You may discard if you do draw too. That's there's some more graveyard stuff. Nice. Turn creature. Okay, too bad it doesn't have a warp speed. That'd be really good. Oh, okay, so this one's got a void. That's pretty nice. Let's see what our rare is. Oh, the charm. I like it. I don't know how much play it'll get, but I do like it. Death Touchers. Okay. That's nice. Mana ramps. Okay, we apparently got one of those. Okay. Some more things for blocking. Ooh. Okay. Kind of a board wipe, too. And also gets rid of, like an enchantment or an artifact or something. That's pretty cool. Or Planeswalker. I'm excited about stuff like this. Okay, I've seen this one. These decks are going to be pretty cool where they have the bunch of lands. I don't know that I will try to build one right away, but eventually. 2 life. Okay. I think this is going to be one of the big control ones. Yeah, because you can just get a ton of mana from that. Okay, yep, that one's going to be big too. I'm very interested in mono red in this set. It looks like it'll be very strong. Alright, nice void stuff. Looks like mono black is going to be very good with some of the void stuff. Oh wow, that's pretty strong. X is 1 plus the mana value of the sacrifice artifact. There's going to be some strong artifact decks. For sure. Seen this one being played. Oh, nice. Saw all graveyards. Oh, that's kind of crazy. That's in a land. And then Rust Harvester. I think that's our third one of those. Mono Black is just calling my name. Right. Choose a non-line. Your opponent reveals their hand. They discard the card. Okay. So it's like a duress. Except a non-land. Oh wow, that's pretty big. Okay, nice. Some more of those. And you can warp it. Oh, that's big. I like that card a lot. Okay. Creature land. And each creature you control enters with a... Oh, this is going to be big for those rule decks. The landfall rule decks. Another artifact. Another artifact. How good that one is. This artifact enters. Just 3 life. That's nice. This one's gonna go crazy. I don't know that this fits into landfall, but I don't know if you pass up on it if you've already got like Ouroboros and other things putting counters on it. I mean, it can't be countered. Creature spells you control can't be countered, and combat damage can't be prevented. That's kind of big for like these big trample decks. I don't know that you can't play this in those decks, so we'll see. Alright. Another double. Okay, counter spell. Artifact or enchantment. Got haste and warp. 4 mana, 3/3. Choose one, put 5 counter. Oh yeah, I saw this one. This one's probably going to be pretty decent. It may be like one of the better control deck cards. Squid Manager is attached. Reach. That's that plan again. And another land. Cool looking land. Wow. Biotech. Oh, this is the one that most people are playing. The sacrifice deck. Pretty good card. Okay. Lands inner type. Sacrifice it unless you tap. Untap. Sacrifice it unless you tap an untapped permanent you control. Alright. Here's another one of the +1/+1 mono white ones. Some good mono white cards too. Enchant artifact you control, exiles target creature an opponent controls until the Zora leaves. So it's basically just a cheaper Sheltered by Ghost for artifacts. Alright. Here's one of the Kaboo shoulders. Go target creature. Okay. Does not affect the slasher. Ooh, wow. That one's pretty decent. I like that. I've not seen this one yet. No +1/+1 counters. Okay, let's create a new survey. There's the mill one again. Dude, they have so much graveyard hate. And a mythic one. It has reach, that's nice. It's not good if your opponents don't have creatures. Okay, this is the like the more aggressive doppelganger. So, giving him haste and just doing a bunch of damage could be cool. Mono red, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited about a lot of these, but mono red seems to just have a ton of stuff. Like a pay to mobilize. In for all. This one's gonna be huge. This is stack this up with the I can't think of the mono red card now. But that bird with haste, get its power up, and then enchant it, and then do the damage. Enchanted creature deals. When this enchantment enters, enchanted creature deals damage equal to its power to any other target. So you can hit them with the power, then attack, and if they block, you still get in for the same amount of damage. Oh wait, no. Whenever enchanted creature dealt damage, it deals that much damage to each opponent. Okay, so it's Screaming Nemesis. The Screaming Nemesis ability, that is. That's some nice control right there. I don't love that card because I don't play blue a lot, but well, that's the big guy for black. A lot of people are going to be playing aristocrats now. Another additional land card, and you can play lands from your graveyard. I don't like this card at all. He's a 4-drop. He should have been higher. Touch. Okay, we already got that one. Oh, some more discard cards. That's cool. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power stations permanents using its toughness rather than its power. Kind of like that. What about that? Pair that with the behemoth from the Final Fantasy, the 820. So his power will be 20. Give him trample. That could be cool. And more of that card that I don't like. Maybe they'll give me enough of them I have to build the deck. We'll see. Bounce. I was trying to make a bounce deck, but I didn't really have enough. Maybe this is that last piece that I need. It's kind of expensive, though. And engrave art into your library, and then draw 7 cards. Ooh, but each player cast. I don't know that that's that great, but I mean, if you got a ton of expensive cards, maybe. Reach. Commander token. Too bad. Turn. Yeah. Let's untap one. And another Cathedral of War. And another Frenzy's Baloth. Okay, that's another one of the really good sack ones. Pretty good. Actually, Survey once in draw too. Insect. Off landfall thing. That's kind of cool, I guess. You have to do it. So, I guess once you get buffed up enough, maybe you turn your opponent's creatures. Oh, this is the Warp Angel that it's kind of like the link between the Angel decks that it kind of needed. Sunken Citadel. Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, Tezzeret the Coral Captain. We got him. Nice. Probably one of the rarer cards in the set. Ooh, each artifact you control? Jesus. Removal. And another specialist. Three. You should see how that one works, and it's got lifelink, that's nice. So that you can negate that damage you take. Nice. Other skeleton and its other types and has no abilities. That's eh. It's eh. Not sure how I feel about that one. It'd be cool if you get the abilities back. This one's gonna be nice if like spaceships take off, or spacecraft, sorry. Because it'll be cool to kind of turn the tide. What a one of or two of those in the mono red decks. Oh wow, that's cool. Another removal. That one's not too bad. Robot stuff. That card's probably going to be a problem. Oak, nice. Target creature. That's kind of cool. Too bad. That mill card everybody's talking about. I don't know how good it'll actually be. +1/+1 counter deck. Landfall guy. Creates lander tokens. Seems decent. Flying haste. That one. Pressurize. People are saying this is going to be the next top removal. It just deals with a lot. +1/+1 counters. I like this one for the first ability. I don't know how useful the 8 will be. At 310, it's gonna be hard to block that. Might be legit. I definitely want to give this a try. Landfall stuff. Lander token. Got Defender, a 4/1. Decent artifact one. Is artifacts just the way to go in this set? We will find out. And they are just all about the artifacts. Oh yeah, here we go. I like this one a lot. This one's gonna go big in the reanimator decks. That's pretty big. It could go large quickly. Also, you could warp in like a massive card and then take out another creature with that. That's cool. Shock lands. First shock lands. Blue black. The sign. More ways for them to find land. That's not what we needed. Oh, I like this one a lot. Basically, temporary lockdown 2.0. for mono white. Missions artifact card. This one's, I assume, is going to be played a lot. Oh, Echoing Deeps. Velocity. I really like that card. Be interesting to build around that one. A nasty artifact one. Does it just keep saying New Spanish and Light? Because I'm pretty sure I've gotten 2 of these already. There it is, one of the big ones. That one's going to be interesting too to build around. Turn. Wow. Their creatures get Death Touch. Another two. Pinnacle Star Cage. Sorry, not temporary lockdown. Nice. Yeah. Seeing this one being played, that one's pretty cool. You can kind of play around with your +1/+1 counters and tap some creatures or an artifact. We got another Banish Sunlight set its first again. Some mono red ramp or some pump. That's kind of cool. Huh. Crazy about that one. It's kind of cool though. They don't have one. Always works good. Weapons manufacturer. Trying to get a bunch of doubles. White. Godless Shrine, another Shocklands. That's nice. Oh, I like that one a lot. That one's gonna be big. Land, yeah. I'm not sure how this one will work. I mean, if you run a ton of lands, I guess it could be good. And definitely in a landfall deck. If you get this creature out, and then you're able to find 3 or 4 lands, you turn Tifa into a big creature. Last pack for the Edge of Eternities. And another Zoofit. Alright, now the golden packs. Nice. Nice, that's cool. 20 mana. Another Shocklands. We like it. There. Another one. Live. Am I first? Yeah, that is nice. Seems alright. Arcing one. Got one of those, but still nice. Since channeler. There he is. That one's gonna be very big. I'm excited to that one. I want to play this one pretty bad. Another shock land. Nice. So solid. Sunlander's tap, station. Yeah. It's a good way to get some big creatures out. Last golden pack. Give us something good. Another Tezzeret, nice. Arkin. Another Starcage. Another Famished World Sire. Alright, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching. Sorry there's no video today. This is pretty much all we're doing, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. Let me know what you got in your packs. Have a good one.